Today I want to share with you all the Uncle Balta wisdom how to run a business. Now, I want to do this in English because I prefer to apply a filter since the beginning. So people who really care will stay watching this video until the end. I will try to keep it like a workshop. I will be very specific in all the steps that you need to follow. And honestly, it surprised me that all this information is not available in universities and institutes. Everybody should know this, but for some reason, as I always mention, I have my conspiracy theories around this. I believe some people want to make harder the people of the average citizen or the average person. So stay tuned for this podcast. As always, try to grab your paper so you can write down all the wisdom. So time to get started. Before continue, if you want more workshops like this, try to like this video and spread the wisdom. Tell the people to come to Jose Balta on YouTube. So time to get started. The first step is try to find an important problem that few people are paying attention. This is going to surprise you, but there are the elephants in the room, things that are obvious, but for some reason nobody is kind of focusing their attention on it. For example, long time ago, if you ask me why people didn't buy more land, for example, the land was cheap. Here in Peru, if you went to the south, there were plots of lands that were sold in 5,000 soles. Now they are worth like more than $200,000. And the question is why people didn't buy more, because it was obvious, but nobody was paying attention. The same happened with business. If you ask people, hey, do you think it was a good idea to start a business in the year 2000, 2010? They will say, of course, why you didn't do it? And now I can see the same with English and also with personal brand. If you had a chance to receive more leads, more people coming to your WhatsApp, to your email asking for your services, do you believe you will be able to make more money? Yes, but not many people do it. And my favorite phrase is like, everybody talks about they want to make more money. Oh, I want to make more money. But how many people are spending time trying to research how to sell better? That's a good question. So that is the first step, is try to find important problem that not many people are paying attention. Let's go to the second one. But before continue, friendly reminder, I have to say in Spanish, más 51 98 90 23 986, for two reasons. First, if you want to buy the supplements, if you are here in Peru. And the second, if you want to join my community, Uncle Balta. There is a chance that I'm going to change the name. I believe it's not going to be Ingles para Cholos anymore because it's growing and it's difficult to sell Ingles para Cholos in countries like Mexico, where Cholo is criminal, and in countries like South Africa, for example, where Ingles para Cholos is dick. So that's why it's going to be Uncle Balta community in advance. So you can send me a WhatsApp if you want to join the community or buy the supplements. Let's go to the second step. Once that you understand what is that important problem that not many people are paying attention, you want to create an elegant solution. And start with the MVP. What is the MVP? Minimum viable, minimum viable product. Why the MVP is important? Because you want to solve the problem in a way that is easy, and eventually when you start selling that solution, you can use that money to invest and create a deeper solution to fix the problem. Now here, I'm going to show you that it's important to do it in a different and more efficient way. For example, when I started with the fitness industry, a lot of people were offering like diets, fitness plan, but all these diets and fitness plan work just for a season, for 2 months or 3 months, were not sustainable in the long run. So what I was selling was, you don't need to look good for the summer, you can look good forever. So that is the way that I positioned myself. You want to offer a solution that is better than the ones that are in the market, or you can also use a solution that is working in one market and use that in a new market. So that is the first part. You can just make the solution be more sustainable, or you can do it in a smarter way. That's what I apply with English. Instead of going to a prostitute and try to memorize all the verbs, all the grammar, you can just practice conversation, and with the conversation is an easier way to learn English. By experience, I can tell you that is fun, is more sustainable, it's a way that you can have a very cool fluency. You can communicate with people from other countries, with native people, without having to leave your Latino country. So remember, you need to create an elegant solution. That's the second step. The third step, and this is one that many people forget to do, is create awareness. This is interesting because I'm giving away all the wisdom. A lot of people, I can imagine in the comment section, some people will say, I'm going to come back in 2 days to see how many views this video have, but I will continue giving away all the wisdom. The number three, the third one, is create awareness. And here I want you to have like 3 layers. The first one is what I call profile and personality. That's the first one. The second one is educate, and the last one is ads. In profile and personality, you need to become popular and you need to be cool. Nobody pay attention to someone that they don't know or they don't care. So that's why you want to do exotic things. If you go to my social media, sometimes I appear holding ass. Sometimes I appear a long time ago doing like a strongman exercise that nobody was doing, trying to have different experience. Why? Because you want to show that you are cool. People want to spend time with cool people. And also the personality is important, because if you are easygoing, if you are easy to have a good conversation, you help other people, people want to work with you. So that is the first layer, the profile and personality. The next one is the education. And this is something that not many people do. Is people spend their time on social media just doing exotic things, or they just try to use social media for education and it's too boring. You want to have a balance, like Thanos. You want to have the perfect balance. So in education, you want to show people some tips, some techniques that they can apply. So even if they don't buy you, they already, oh, thank you. You already give me that information that helped me in my life. So try to help people. How you can do the education things? You can do short-term content, or for example, like 1 minute pieces of content that you give away some information, or long pieces of content like this that could be audio, video, or reading format. And the last but not least is ads. Why you want to use ads? Because once that you become popular, that you teach the people, you educate the people, the ads are going to improve the conversion. You can do it without ads. Many YouTubers, many marketing expert will tell you, no, you don't need ads. I will tell you, you need ads, because that is going to speed up the process. So remember, create awareness is first your profile and personality, then comes the education part, and also for education, you want to use your website. For me, it surprised me, and that is one of the problems that not many people understand, is that you need a website. A website is your best seller, and many people have a curriculum vitae that nobody reads, but they don't have a website. The website is more important than the CV, and the ads are also key. Now, in the ads part, I could have done like a full video about ads, but just try to find what organic pieces of content are performing on your social media, and at the end, add a call to action. The call to action could be go to my website, send me a WhatsApp, something like that. Now, here is an important thing. I get excited. I get horny here. In the call to action, remember always they have to do something that at least involves some kind of effort. Because sometimes they put, I have seen this, especially in small sellers, they say, put a dot and I contact you. Puntito y te contacto. No, it's a person just put a dot and you contact them. There is no effort. At least try to send, the call to action could be join my newsletter or send me a WhatsApp, at least. Let's go to the next one. And we have just 2 extra before wrapping this video. I will try to wrap it before the 15 minutes mark. Until this moment, these first 3 steps, to write here the shit, you're going to enjoy life. You're going to have access to very nice people, to people that are smart with these 3 steps. If you want to increase the amount of money that you're making, you need to get a little bit of the dirty market. What is the dirty market? Those motherfuckers that don't care about important things. By the way, those motherfuckers are gone long time ago here on this video. But you want to show people that your solution is not just something important, it's something urgent. Now, before I explain you this, I want to remind you is that if your business is totally automatized, for example, in my case of supplement, it's almost automatized. So I don't care if I have people who are just living in the urgent life, because basically I sell the supplement, I give the system of the fitness system, and they do it by themselves. But if it's something that you're going to do with the customer, I would suggest that you have to hire someone that is going to face these people that always have urgent problems, or try to avoid it. Because the last thing that you want to do is be dealing with people that always are running, that always are in a rush. Oh, we have to do it now. No, you don't want that. You want to deal with people that are calm. And if your business requires customers that are always in the urgent, hire someone that receives that shit. So let's go to the 4th step. In the 4th step, let me show you some examples. Why your solution is not just important, but it's urgent. What you show is what is the price of not buying your service or or product. Simple as that. For example, in the case of fitness, what is the price of you having a love handle? That is kind of a big price, right? What is the price of not, for example, if they don't join my service, they have to pay for the nutritionist, they have to pay for the personal trainer, they have to go like huevonazos to the supplement store and spend like more than 300 or 400 soles per month. So you start showing, you spend all these resources because you don't work with me. You can also do the same. In the case of English, for example, now the price is 3,200 soles, but in the future will increase, as always. But what is the price of not being in the community? What is all the wisdom that you are missing? So you can start to put emphasis on that. I don't apply this technique for Ingles para Cholos, but I apply it on the fitness industry. If you were having, for example, let's say 20 customers with the first 3 steps, with these 4 steps, you can increase that easy to 200 or 300 customers, because most of the people just live in the urgent world, not in the important world. But as I mentioned, the quality of the urgent people is not the same. And the last step, we're going to wrap with that, and at the end I'm going to share some wisdom nuggets that nobody give a fuck, is this is one phrase that I share with my people of Ingles para Cholos long time ago, and it's do not repeat like huevonazo. Only do the activities that give you energy, allow you to become smarter. For example, the reason why I don't delegate these videos, because I easily could just hire like a woman, like a big book woman, that sometimes I bring them to this house. But I prefer to do it by myself because I feel smarter after I do these videos. And also it allows me to connect better with my people, like showing my face. And that's something that not many people want to do. Not many people want to put their face in front of a camera, and they want to always hide behind something. So I will keep doing all the activities that give me energy or that allow me to grow as a person. But then the rest I will delegate. For example, if you have to explain something to your customers and all the time you're repeating the same phrase, oh, you have to do this, that, I will try to find a way to systematize that thing. How can I do it? You can create audios and you send the audios, or you can create videos on YouTube and you send the link of the videos. Here is the deal. Many people will tell me, yes, but if I do that, someone can just copy and paste and share that to everybody. No problem, because these audios and these videos, the secret is that you share them when they need it. All the information is online. What you are offering to people is the implementation and when to use the information. And another thing, you only look the things that you know that you need, but you don't know what you don't know. So that's what you are doing as a professional. You are with a flashlight, you are pointing the problem that other people have, but that they don't know that exists, and you are telling them how they can fix it. Many people use the wrong tool to fix the wrong problem. The next one, use audio videos. The other one is outsource. Try to outsource everything that nobody knows that is you. For example, the logistic. I don't need to go with the package to your house and give you the product in your hand. I can use couriers. So everything that you can just outsource, try to do it. Use experts. There are things like importation. I study business management. I could do the importation by myself, but it takes me time. It takes me more than 1 week. I send the documents, I try to do the paperwork, the shit bounce all the time, but I have my friend Renzo from my university. I talk with him and he does the process in less than 1 hour. So use experts. And I know at the beginning you want to be greedy, you don't want to spend more money. Invest. Every money that you invest with experts is going to have a big ROI. And the last thing is, I have a wisdom nugget to share to wrap this podcast, but before, más 51 9890 23986, if you want to work with me. When I say work with me, is buy my supplements, join my community, or buy my audiobooks. And this is the last wisdom nuggets before wrapping in 15 minutes, is that we need to do, and I share this with my community, we need to do 2 things. We need to increase our IQ, nuestra inteligencia. We need to become smarter. How do you become smarter? By surrounding yourself with better content, less time on TikTok and Reels, and also by surrounding with better friends. If you improve your content and the people that you surround with, you're going to be surprised how much your brain is going to improve. And also you need big balls. Many people don't have the balls. Many people are stupid to start. But the people who are smart, they are not willing to do these things that I'm doing now. You know, like put the face and try to risk saying something in English in my main YouTube channel. Other people will create a second YouTube channel and try to hide there and do it in a safe way. You need to risk. And every day try to take a little risk extra. So the risk is like a muscle. You start to develop it. And just to wrap, this is something that I'm saying this at the end, just for the person who stay until the last minute, is remember that if you don't want people to mock you now, they are going to feel sorry or sad about you in the future. I had a lot of friends, plenty of friends that they try to be the cool kids in their 20s, and now their life is sad. They try to buy expensive car with a credit in the bank. They try to go to fancy parties, traveling all the time when they're in their 20s, and now their life in their 30s is sad. You want to risk, you want sometimes to be mocked, la gente se va a burlar de ti al inicio, but that's the price that you pay now for having a very comfortable life in the future. And also remember that whatever we do is who's the target market. I have this, sorry to be nerd in this, but sometimes people tell me, if I do this, my friends are going to mock me, my family is going to mock me. But if they are not your target market, why do you care? Just care in the people that are going to receive your solution and are willing to pay for your solution. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Spread the wisdom. Tell the people to come to Jose Balta on YouTube. And if you want to contact me, here's my WhatsApp. And on Instagram, I'm with my nickname, Uncle Balta. No, Tío Balta. Blessings.